Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing another game in our sort of spooky-tober selection, which is Beacon Pines. It's sort of it starts off quite cutesy and twee, but actually as you progress, I'm reliably informed it does progress into some sort of dark, unsettling themes. So hopefully something that's suitable for the spirit of this month. So let's. I have played the opening 10 minutes, and it does seem like a very good game. We're going to dive in and see how we get on.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story.
So as you can see, there is a narrator. It sort of takes place in this storybook setting, and everything kind of happens inside this book. I personally think the narrator is really good, but there are the characters within the game don't seem to be voiced, so I will read those and voice them myself.
Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, the young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
This is us. So, we move about with the WASD keys. Space is the interaction key, I think. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mum always said that this tree was your favourite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up to the tree house, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mum always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mum's gone too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's going to come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget to move because it still looks like a storybook. Let's run through these flowers. Tickle. So it's indicating to press C.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
And it will. So I'm not going to explain about that now, because the game will introduce it itself. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. All right, I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. What are you going to tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Right, so we're going to go and see our gran. Oh, got to press C again. So this is our little task list. Right. So we can wander around. I don't think there's pretty much to do in this screen, so let's go into the house.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Alright, so let's have a little explore in this room.
Knickknacks. Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Let's go have a little explore around the
One of
house,
his
find all the
father's
things.
old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though. Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
We're going to sit in the chair. Alright, so that's another charm, and very shortly we'll be told what those are. Alright, we're going to go upstairs.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said. Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night. Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air. Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Alright, I think we can go outside now. I have played these very early bits before, like I said, when I was testing it. And if you go outside in your pyjamas, Gran just sends you inside to get changed, so I thought we'd just do that before we go and see her.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch. A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Oh, junk.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Oh, we probably,
My,
probably should have closed that.
This is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader. A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
I like the way
A
he walks.
beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Springing about. Hey, Gran, I'm going to go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later.
Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly?
Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
Alright, so this is the turning point. We were just going to go blank for the day. So we can now put in one of these 3 things that we've discovered so far. So we could say we were just going to go chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing.
Oh, we stick to what we're good at.
Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
B. Okay.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Right, so let's go and see how that works in practice. So we click on that, and we can change the verb that we put in there, basically. So let's put in ponder instead. We're just going to go ponder for the day.
Go ponder for the day.
Oh, really? What are you boys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with a preponderance of pondering.
Huh?
No, forget it. Off with you now.
Good. Okay, so we're free to leave now that we've told her where we're going, kind of.
Oh, and Luca, you and Rolo stay out of trouble.
I know. Get into trouble with Rolo. That's immediately in our task list. So that's as much as I've played. As I said, I was only really sort of testing how it worked, testing audio balance, that sort of stuff. So from here on out, I have no idea what we do or what's going to happen. Okay, that's enough of that. I thought something might happen, but it didn't look like it was going to. I'll just keep exploring. Come on! Woo! Dang it, Rolo.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Alright, so he went off up this way. Looks like there's another path down there. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. Moonwalking into it.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
So something happened around the time our father died then, by the sound of it. Can't talk to this guy. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca, I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, now. The left side's a little low. Okay, big character. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn. Can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Val... Oh, God.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright, what can the Mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Oh, well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. We can have a quick look over the... Oh, what's this? Oh, is this a chilling spot? Alright, that's enough of that. Is there anything? Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair.
Usually I'm sleeping, boy.
How's the napping today?
Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till perennial harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way.
Why don't you just move your chair a bit?
Why should I be the one who moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't going to be the one who blinks.
We've got some other kids here, it looks like. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound you.
Yep.
Yeah, but my mum said... Yeah, but, yeah. If I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish?
Yep.
That's poor little kid. Who's this guy? Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry, it's my first week at Perennial
He
Harvest.
pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful, it won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're going to change the world. And it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're going to change this town, we need to get every detail right. Well, that sounds intense. Ha ha. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Can you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. We're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Anything in the bins? No. Oh, right. Rollo's waiting up at the treehouse. Okay, so I can't go to other areas yet. We're going to go and see Rollo. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today?
No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. Nay, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think.
Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here.
That reminds me. If you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel.
If you don't mind, I think it should stay.
Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Here we go. I want sandwiches.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
No, I thought it was a picnic box. Perfect bait. Junk!
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
None, I'll bet. Give it a good cast now. You'll have to reel it in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest. Go pick your bait up from the tackle box, buckaroo.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook, good for skimming the surface.
You'll have to reel it in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest. Alright, am I supposed to do something then?
Luca gently baited a good for skimming the surface.
Alright, we'll try again. And I'll do the keys this time. Oh, press space. There we go. Oh, we got a rubber duck. Well, I'll be switched. There's your roll rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Yeah. Do we do another one?
Luca
Right, maybe we should do
tied
a
shoestring.
one with
What
a
fish
shoestring
could
as well.
resist a nice
I'm assuming when his fishing rod starts to wobble a bit that it might break. There we go. An old boot. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Have I got to do something else? I've done them all now.
Luca gently baited a good for skimming the surface.
How many of these do I have to do? Why does it seem like every other game you play these days has a fishing game in it? Oh, that's another rubber ducky. It's the same one! How do I get out this? Do I just leave? Oh, okay. Right, alright, let's go see Rollo.
The boys had a good thing going, as long as they kept old Jeff happy. They had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Who's Jeff?
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Another chilling spot.
certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night it was glowing. Glowing, are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant that we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mum's out there somewhere, and it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go!
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Alright, well I assume he's gone this way. We could check that path that he didn't do before. This might be a path of some kind as well. No, blocked off. Oh, there's Rollo. You can see him standing there. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on. I'll catch up. Can we go in the town hall? Not yet. Can we go in this building? Not yet. Can we go in the coffee shop?
Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the early bean.
Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now. Something with stairs up round there. Can we go around here? Oh, we can. Hello. Piper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Mm-hmm. Okay, can we go in? We can't go in. Who are these two? Hey, Zariel. Hey, Aluka. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow, you're really setting the kid up for success. Alright, there's a bit of flavour here so far. Who's this one?
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you'd heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rollo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rollo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Change? It's a new thing. Let's have a look at our tree. Is there anything else we can do here? No, we're still on the first turning point so far. Hang on, back. Who are these two? Luca, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point.
Oh.
The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Here he comes. Luca, wait up, I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favourite places to stand around and be useless. Rollo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rollo. Why are you just doing that turning thing with your body? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Don't mind me, just over here, lurking, uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? Couldn't help but notice you snuck out before breakfast this morning. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm going to level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all got to pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. And the rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic Shrinko Ray. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's got to be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not going to catch hell again because of you. So you either march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself. Okay, what charm do we have
Rollo
here?
froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little... chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer, the sun's shining, and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rollo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Oh, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report! I'm not sure, Rollo. We're on our own. So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool, cool, cool. She just obviously doesn't want to go up to the old Valentine place with us. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. Sharper Valentine.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Oh, indulgent. Cool. I wonder how many of those you can actually get. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat.
Luca knew that if he gave up now, he'd never hear the end of it from Rollo.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to inspect that bin. That's
Jeff's
okay.
hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Oh, I can jump. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Look, boing.
Luca, my boy, hold up a tick.
Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to...
I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out.
Hey, that's great, but I'm actually...
I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Miss Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do.
She's a fine woman, that Juniper.
Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess.
A real fine woman.
Gotta go.
Sweeter than any jam on earth.
Creepy. Telephone booth here.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
There's a letterbox. Can't do anything with that. Let's head up here. Oh, who's this? Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. Alright, let's see a few things to have a look at. Mushrooms, I think over here. There's a beehive there.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
That's strange. Right, wait, I don't know which way to go. Is it this way? Ooh.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Oh, this can't be the warehouse I was looking for. Can we go in? No, not at this time, anyway. Oh.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Okay, well, nothing to do here at the moment. I say we go back into that sort of foresty path.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, what would Rollo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rollo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. Okay, what's this? Did we eat that? Oh.
As
Ooh.
sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Okay. That's 2.
1 more to go. The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rollo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There's only one way to find out.
Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rollo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Ooh, just splosh around in it. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's completely non-toxic. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The
Footsteps?
sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello?
Shit.
Shit.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him, He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
This is a story about change.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end?
Wow, did we die?
I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy. But don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Okay, so let's go to the Roxy one. Rendezvous with Roxy.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it! What have you done? Ah! Did that little shit just kick me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Sorry! Sorry! Okay, we don't need to talk to these people again, I don't think, because I can't imagine their dialogue would be any different.
Luca, my boy, hold up a tick.
Sorry, Mr. Nuncreed. Kind of in a hurry right now. Yeah, we don't need to hear about how sensual our grandmother is.
Boy's got too much of his father in him. A real shame.
Shame. I win! Little help! I am the champion! Were we racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we going to get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Ah. Why did you do that? Pa always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great. What now? Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. Alright, well, we know what to do here, don't we? So we'll chuck. Whoa, you're a genius! I think I did that. Luca, you never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out! Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome! Ooh, got a rumble. Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster is new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo, it would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, Lady Luck. So, what's in there? Let's see. There's the squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic. Ground command, you're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. Ooh, looks like a body bag, doesn't it?
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh God, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Ah!
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm, this is no time to panic. I'm not panicking! You're panicking! Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-coloured hand would there be in here? Ooh. I'm beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan. Right, we're clearly established I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful waste to start our summer. It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room, and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. Finding a Friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night.
Uh-huh.
So that'll need to get delivered into town today.
Okay.
So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday?
Oh, nothing interesting.
Hello? Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday?
Anything I want to tell you? Not really, we just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go and take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave.
What?
If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox.
But
nothing. You're to stay here, understand?
yeah,
Say it.
I'll stay here till you get back.
Good. Oh, and Luca, you left the icebox open yesterday.
I did, I forgot to close it.
We're not made of money, you know.
Well, that was strange. It was strange. Okay, and I think we'll leave it there for episode 1. So we saw things get a little bit scary. Well, not scary, a little bit eerie, perhaps. We died. And we found a dead, severed arm. So that was quite eventful for the first day. But yeah, we'll definitely come back and find out where this story goes, because I've got no idea. All right, well, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then please do hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. And in the meantime, I'll see you again for more Beacon Pines. Bye for now.